Spring is a yearly renewal, a blossoming, a revival, a rebirth. And every spring, anticipation builds as the world comes to Augusta, Georgia for the Masters Tournament. Augusta National's first tee, also its first must-see destination, where everything begins again. They arrive with the morning sun, a spring thirst that only this place can quell.
Is everyone ready to have a good day? Yes! Come on in, welcome to the Masters.
For some, it is the journey of a lifetime.
I've been coming to the Masters since 1954.
I think my first time might have been about 45 years ago.
For others, it is a chance to witness for themselves what they've only imagined in their mind's eye.
This is our first time coming to the Masters. It's been on our bucket list, and I'm just ecstatic to be here.
For all, the area around the first tee at Augusta National serves as the most special of meeting places. And adjacent to the first fairway, the main scoreboard is an information hub and a popular backdrop for patron photos.
It's a place that's just special on earth in general, and to get to do with people you love is an amazing week.
In the early morning hours of Masters Thursday, when the practice rounds and the par 3 contest have come and gone, the tournament truly begins.
My caddy ready? How are you doing this morning? This one. I hope we only need one. That's that stretch. Oh, don't do this, Jack.
You haven't missed a shot yet.
And each one's longer than the next. Thought that was as flat in the middle of face as I could hit it. I got one more is going to be on the first tee.
They line the first tee box, each soul brimming with anticipation. Patrons, participants, members, and past champions, all there to bear witness. Rising with the sun to honor the sport's most cherished legends.
Today, I have the honor of introducing 3 legendary champions.
The beginning of play saw Augusta National members join the 2 honorary starters, Jock Hutchinson, 1921 winner of the British Open, and Fred McLeod, who won the United States Open in 1908.
It began in 1963 as a way to connect golf's history to the present day, while honoring some of the sport's most important figures. Jock Hutchison and Fred McLeod stepped up to the first tee at Augusta National, becoming the tournament's first honorary starters. A tradition was born, and throughout the years, legends from so many eras have participated. A celebration of greatness and the game itself.
2 times Masters champion, Lord Byron Nelson.
Sam Snead completes the honorary twosome.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Arnold Palmer.
In some years, the ceremony serves as a place to gather and remember those we've lost.
The almost unbearable sadness we all feel at the passing of Arnold Palmer is surpassed only by the love and affection for him, which will forever reside in our hearts.
Lee, it is my privilege to say you have the honors.
In 2021, Lee Elder, the first black man to compete in the Masters, joined Masters champions Gary Player and Jack Nicklaus as an honorary starter. The final great moment in a trailblazing career. Elder would pass away 7 months later. The tradition, the official start to the tournament each year. The first hole rightfully serving as center stage.
My name is Fred Ridley, and on behalf of the membership of Augusta National Golf Club, I'd like to welcome you to the 88th playing of the Masters.
What must it be like to step onto the first tee during the annual Masters tournament? Patrons filling every nook and cranny, trying to find just the perfect view.
It's like open the gates, pull the string back, and go.
The clubhouse and all its history just steps away. The old oak tree and its canopy providing shade for press, family, and friends as it has since the very beginning. The practice putting green, where players wait in the wings, stealing a glimpse at what awaits them. It is a symphony of sights and sound. The buzz palpable in the air.
It's always excitement and anticipation. You know, you feel like you've prepared yourself for the week, but there's no feeling like it when you step up to that first tee. There's no first tee like this one here. It just has its atmosphere all of its own. You want to get going in the worst way. You want to get it going in the right way.
It's just the first major of the year. You've kind of tried to tailor your game to get it really ready for this week, and you're anxious.
The entire scene is understated, yet quintessentially of the Masters. A sea of patrons respectfully part, giving way to players on their short walk to the tee. There, they find a simple starter stand, holding scorecards, pencils, rules sheets, and hole locations. All held in place by paperweights, fittingly stones from Rays Creek, first used by starters Phil Harrison and his brother Gummy in the 1950s. Players' names are humbly displayed on a standard, which is changed by hand for every group.
Okay, boys, you ready to play a little golf? Good luck, everybody.
And then, of course, comes the iconic announcement of each player. No speakers or microphones, no resumes given or rundowns of tournaments won, regardless of whether you're a 5-time champion.
4, please. Tiger Woods, now driving.
Or a Masters rookie. Everyone is introduced in the same matter-of-fact manner.
4, please. Sam Bennett, now driving.
There's not much of a fuss about it.
4, please. Jason Day, now driving.
Right there, you 4, please. Jason Day, now driving, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm into it, you know.
4, please. Louis Westhuizen, now driving.
Everyone's the same. Everyone's a competitor. Teeing off, that's the guy's name. Off you go.
4, please. Rory McIlroy, now driving.
And then, quiet.
I think the first tee shot is probably the only first tee shot of a tournament these days that I still get nervous at. The one that you get butterflies and your heart races a little bit faster than it does usually. So yeah, still get that same feeling as I did, as a rookie back here in 2009.
It's like a calming yet nervous feeling. I don't know what word you use to describe that, but it's just very calming because all the patrons and 4 please, Justin Thomas now driving, and it's everybody claps and you kind of get the first tee jitters and a little bit of nerves. So it's like you have the calmness of the the fans getting ready and kind of rearing up, and then it just goes dead silent, and then all of a sudden it kind of hits you that you're hitting the tee shot at Augusta.
It's a special situation on that first tee because we rarely get an opening tee shot where the patrons are that close. If you tee it up on the right side of the tee box, you're seeing 3 feet from you. That doesn't happen very often, and it's an iconic tee shot. Everything you see around here is iconic.
After all that, there is golf to be played. And the first hole is a stern test to start the round. It's called Tee Olive, a long uphill par 4, featuring a large bunker that runs along the right side of the fairway. The hole has evolved since the club's founding. Most notably, a feature known as Shuey's Gulch ran across the fairway until it was filled in during the summer of 1951. The same year, a bunker was added short and left of the green. All told, across different generations and iterations, Tee Olive has always stood as a formidable opponent.
One is one of the hardest opening holes we play all season, if not the hardest. So I feel like
As much as it's a beautiful hole, I like to get through that one.
Starting on one is, it's a hard tee shot.
Getting your name announced and about to play the Masters is awesome.
Tommy Fleetwood now driving.
And I like looking down that first tee.
The first tee shot is difficult. If you dial back, you're gonna have a mid-iron shot into a difficult grade. And if you try to take on the bunker a little bit, you place quite narrow. So not the easiest opening tee shot. It's not one that you can tee up and just swing driver as hard as you can.
They give you a big enough fairway if you want to lay back, but it's also one of the harder holes on the golf course. So that's really, my mind goes to, I want to get off to a good start because this is a hard hole. I want to put 2 shots on the screen and have a look.
The beautiful 445-yard hole has had its say in so many tournaments over the years. In 2023, Jon Rahm famously 4-putted to start his opening round, leading to a double bogey.
Every single putt felt and went on the lines I wanted to.
A sign of resilience, Rahm would play the next 17 holes in 9 under to share the first round lead. By the end of the week, he would be champion.
10 minutes before my tee time, I saw a text from a good friend of mine, Zach Ertz. I'm gonna paraphrase here, but he said, that first green looking like a walk in the park or something like that right now. 10 minutes before I 4-putted to start the tournament.
In other years, the hole has been kinder to an eventual champion. In the final round of the 2011 Masters, Charles Schwartzel used a 6-iron and chipped in for birdie here on his way to victory.
Exquisite touch. Oh my goodness.
Each year, what happens here may well inspire the next generation of greats who yearn to hear their name announced in a way only done at one place.
4, please. Phil Mickelson. Adam Scott. VJ Singh. Freddie Couples. Tiger Woods now driving.